Choosing the right TEFL certification course can be overwhelming, especially given the number of low-cost providers out there. By the end of this video, you'll understand what to look for and which TEFL certification course will help you achieve your goals for teaching English abroad and online. So let's start with a brief introduction and overview of why getting a TEFL certification is so important when it comes to teaching English abroad. A TEFL certification increases your chances of employability, the legal ability to work in some countries, higher salary potential, and networking opportunities. Before we dive into the criteria, I want you to take a minute to think about your answers to these 3 questions and have these questions in mind as you go through the video, because these are questions that you should ask yourself when you're deciding a TEFL certification provider. Will I come out prepared to manage a classroom? Will I know how to make a syllabus and a lesson plan? Is a provider there for me if I have post-certification questions or there to help me find a job? As you're researching the different TEFL providers out there and taking a look at the different TEFL courses, you want to make sure that they meet this criteria: Pre-Enrollment Advising, Accreditation, Live Instruction, Lifetime Job Search Guidance, Practicum, and Alumni Network. An advisor can assist you in narrowing down your options, setting realistic expectations and timelines, and answering your questions. Not all TEFL providers offer this, and you can come into issues down the line, for example, not meeting the requirements of a specific country that you want to teach in after getting your TEFL certification. And here at ITA, students receive personal guidance from trained and experienced admission advisors. So here are a few things your admission advisor can help you with: researching your options for countries where you can teach, putting together a viable timeline, understanding salaries, startup costs, and other important financial matters, learning about hiring requirements, hiring seasons, and interviews. Accreditation serves as a guarantee of high-quality professional level training. It ensures that the TEFL course meets international standards. The last thing you want to do is get a TEFL certification that is not accepted by an employer. To get accredited, a TEFL course has to provide at least 100 hours of coursework and training, 6 to 20 hours of live practice teaching, also known as a practicum, with actual non-native English learners. The curriculum also has to be validated by a reputable examiner body or accredited by a national accrediting body. So you want to look for well-established organizations like Training Qualifications UK, Open and Distance Learning Quality Council, Office of Qualifications and Examinations Regulation in the UK, just to name a few. Look for courses offering a level 4 or 5 on the Regulated Qualifications Framework. Level 5 is considered the professional standard and is often preferred by employers. Live instruction and personalized feedback. The quality of professors teaching your course is crucial. It's important to learn from instructors who are experienced and possess the proper training and education. And trust me, having a real human teacher who teaches and provides feedback is vital in preparing you for success in a new industry. From my own experience with a low-cost provider, while a cheaper self-paced option may seem convenient, that convenience doesn't always translate into the best learning experience. I remember my first day teaching English in TLA and I did not feel as confident or prepared as I should have. The anxiety I felt was overwhelming, especially while navigating a new country, finding housing, dealing with the bureaucracy, all in another language. And avoiding the additional stress of not feeling prepared for your job is definitely worth the investment, and if I could go back and make a different choice, I definitely would. At International TEFL Academy, all students receive in-depth and personalized guidance from professional experts to assist you in navigating international job markets, gaining employment, and preparing you to live and travel overseas. The team will also review resumes, cover letters, and contracts, and flagging any terms that are not in your favor or don't meet expectations. No other TEFL provider out there provides this level of guidance and resources for getting a job teaching English abroad or online. This level of service is provided in your tuition for ITA standard TEFL courses. So here is what ITA's job search guidance includes: personal guidance from an experienced job search advisor, access to ITA's Alumni Corner, referrals to preferred recruiters, placement agencies, online teaching companies, and language schools, our ESL worldwide directory, comprehensive library of recorded webinars and videos, and lifetime access so you can country hop and gain the support you need in the future. Practicum built into your course. There are a lot of TEFL courses and prominent TEFL providers that sell you the TEFL certification, but don't always make it obvious that the practicum is not included in the course and that you have to purchase it separately or later on. And this is a crucial part of your TEFL certification course as you prepare for your journey to teach online or abroad. And live practice teaching is essential because it helps you build your skills and gain confidence in the classroom. It's also required for employment in many top schools and government programs. The best way to think of it is like an internship for any other job. It's an opportunity to practice what you've learned in your course with actual learners while still having the support and guidance of your teacher. Other benefits of having live practice teaching are practice lesson planning, classroom management, adapting to different learning styles, handling unexpected situations, and of course, build your confidence in the classroom. This is an investment in your future and new career. When choosing a course, it's essential to consider the strength of the Alumni Network. Here are a few indicators to look for. Do they have an engaged alumni community? Dedicated resources for alumni like a Facebook group or a website or portal. Opportunities for alumni to connect, whether for job opportunities, make friends, or get advice on moving to a country. Now that wraps up the 6 main things that you should look for when you're researching different TEFL providers out there. But here are some bonus criteria that you might also want to look for when making your decision on which TEFL provider is right for you. Do they offer specialty courses to help you upskill and further differentiate your training and experience from other TEFL teachers out there? Do they have discount for service members? Are they USA owned based? If you want to dive deeper on how ITA is different from other TEFL providers or explore our TEFL courses, check the description for all the links. And if you have any questions, let us know down below. Before you know it, it will be your time to teach, travel, and explore. And if you want to see how ITA stacks up against other TEFL providers, then check out our TEFL course comparison chart on our website.